Hi, this is Mariano from Event Fabric. Today we will see in detail the edit option of the dashboard. For that we will create a new dashboard to start from scratch. We will name it dashboard and add the widgets app. Click create. This will load a new dashboard and we have an empty dashboard to start with. We click the edit option and we have this canvas. On the left we have all the available elements we can use. From the top, source is the one you will start with. This is the one that consumes event from somewhere and sends it to the elements connected to it. To create a new one, you have to click, hold and drag and drop on the canvas, and then you will have a new instance of an element. Then you can do two things. One is double click on the label and you can change the name. This is useful when you have multiple elements and you can't remember which one is which. Then you can also right click on the element and you will have all the options available depending on the kind of element. In this case there's the settings option where you can configure the element, connect to other elements and remove. We will remove this one. And for example, if I right click here and go to settings, it will ask me what kind of source do I want. In this case I will select the sample event source. I can configure something fast. This is an event source that is used to try the product without having an actual source of events. You can see that when the source starts generating events, there's a bubble on the right of all the outgoing events with the number specifying how many events went out. If you click on it, you have a window that you can see the events going out in detail, and you can scroll to see past events. Of course, you can, for example, create a transformer. A transformer is an element that receives an event and transforms it in some other way to the next element. Now let's see the connect option. Right click on the element I want to connect as the source, click on the connect option and then move to the element I want to act as a target and click on it, and then I have a connection. I can see that events are being sent to the transformer because on the left side of it I have numbers increasing, and the connection will change color according to the activity of the amount of events that are flowing through that connection. Then, for example, I can drag and drop a filter, do the same action. Here I have the same options: settings, connect and remove. In this case, settings is a little bit more complex. You have a visual language to apply logic and transformations. This language is available on filters and transformers. I will explain it in another screencast. In this case, I will select the connect option and connect it to the filter. Since transformer doesn't have any logic, it will not send events. What I will do now is use some simple template to have something. You don't have to understand it, I will explain it later. And now that I have something, I have events flowing. You can see that the events have you can see the events flowing out and going through the filter. Since the filter is not configured, the events are not going out. Let's do something like a simple pinter template. Let's remove everything and say that it should keep all the events. So now all the events are going out. We can drag a widget. Widgets are things that are displayed on the dashboard that where we can visualize events. We have two options on them because widgets are they consume events but they don't generate or pass events through. So we have settings and remove, and we have also a loader which allow us to load events when the dashboard is loading, so we can fill the dashboard before consuming any event. This is useful to have a dashboard with some content when we load the dashboard. Timer, it's used to generate events every configure amount of seconds, minutes, hours. For example, let's say generate an event every 2 seconds with channel tick, and it will generate these events. These are simple. These are useful for checking stuff, if stuff happened or if stuff take too long. And a hub that it's used to have more than one, is to organize connections. For example, I can connect the hub, the state to the hub, and if I click on a connection, I have only one option, that is to cut that connection. So now I can connect the source to the hub, and then the hub to the transformer, and then any event coming from the source or from the state loader, it will go through and pass to the next one. So it's a good way to organize your code. And these are all the elements available right now. I will explain in the next screencast how to use the language used on transformers and filters. Hope it was useful. Any feedback is appreciated. Bye.